So I'm known as a Korean American global new media artist, scholar, and educator. And I live and work between Seoul, South Korea, New York, and Baltimore. The Mina Cheon studio is located in K-Town Studios building in Little Korea of Baltimore City, where I consider my home base because I teach at the Maryland Institute College of Art. But if I told you I was North Korean, would you believe me? If I talk to you like this, North Korean, believe me? 아니면 한국말로 안녕하세요. 저는 북한 사람입니다. 라고 말하면 믿겠습니까? It's hard to know what's real in a world full of fake news. So one of the things that a global Korean can pay attention to is the division between South and North Korea that echoes the many worlds that are religiously, economically, culturally, and politically divided. So if a country like Korea is split, so should the artisan practice. Therefore, I work as a South Korean Mina Cheon new media artist, and I also work as a North Korean social realist painter, Kim Il-sun. The type of work that I make as a South Korean new media artist is known as PolyPHA, short for political pop art. And it sounds a lot like lollipop. It takes global political concerns and mixes them up with popular culture and media and make provocative, eye-catching pop artworks. This is myself collaborating with an architect, partner named Gabriel Croix, professor of Morgan State University. And when we first collaborated together in 2006, as a South Korean artist, we worked on creating gigantic diamonds. These diamonds were created by fluorescent light and wooden structure, and people were able to move through them and see them from afar. The piece, however, was a sharp critique on late capitalism and cultural whiteness that dominated Asian countries that modernized and westernized overnight, such as South Korea. Brought to Baltimore, diamonds like Baltimore that was featured in Light City 2016, they turned blue. By being blue, they referenced the already existing light installation all around the city, known as the police surveillance blue lights. In the anniversary of Freddie Gray's passing, this exhibition, where the city opened up like a public museum by the harbor, allowed people to come out at night. Thousands of people gathered by the harbor to look at light art. In varying sizes from 4 feet to 17 feet tall, these diamonds were created with LED and aluminum structure, and people love taking photos in them. Lots of selfies. A couple even got married by them. And a 300-pound man decided to climb on the 17-tall diamond structure. But as a North Korean artist, my art persona, Kim Il-sun, is a social realist painter and a naval commander, a farmer, a scholar, mother of 2, married to the state, and most importantly, a human being. When she paints messages that are subtle yet bold. Here in Sons of Chosun, which exemplifies Chosun, the last united dynasty of Korea, and the twinning effects of a country that is split. The two brothers represent both North and South Korea. Kim Il-sung made her first public appearance in the United States in 2013. She got out of a New York City yellow cab and went to an art fair. This is the Pulse Art Fair, and there she is marching, giving peace buttons that said, "Make art, not missiles." "Shoot water, not bullets." And occasionally, when she had a little bit of time, she browsed around and looked at contemporary art. So Mina Cheon, that's me, aka Kim Il-sung, makes art about North Korea. Her, me, I, we make art that brings awareness about the love and exchange that exists within the two Koreas that a lot of people actually don't know about. This is the box of choco pie. Do you know choco pie? I love choco pie. It is also a very popular snack. It's like moon pie, sort of like American Twinkie, right? Created by a South Korean manufacturing company, Orion, right? That became an overnight sensation and smuggled good in North Korea. After North and South Koreans worked jointly at the Kaesong Industrial Complex, South Koreans, as a token of appreciation, gifted choco pie to North Korean workers. Now worth more than 3 bowls of rice, each one of these choco pies is still one of the most favored and desired goods in North Korea. Individually wrapped with the Chinese character Cheong, it means love and friendship. And this is a kind of exchange and love that has been going on for years, an open communication between the two countries, a step towards unification and global peace. Did you know about this? No. So as an artist, I was able to create an art installation of 10,000 choco pies for the audience to eat. The piece is titled Eat Choco Pie Together. It was shown at the Ethan Cohen Gallery in New York, and it allowed American audience to taste the sweet desire of North Koreans. Here's Mr. Cohen enjoying some choco pie, as well as a famous Fluxus artist, Jeffrey Hendricks, as well as others tasting choco pie. By tasting choco pie, they are able to concentrate on how North Koreans also have desire and love. In a way, it's humanizing North Koreans when the rest of the world's impression on North Koreans to be backwards and animal-like. So Korea has gone through a sweet revolution that many people around the world does not know. All throughout this time, my art persona, North Korean Kim Il-sung, has been painting and painting tirelessly. This is her children, Kim Si-young, Kim Si-eun, also my children, Gerson and Sasha, multiplying in a field of red in great uniformity. And you could see such paintings as prints and posters, as agitprops of our time, currently displayed at the Contemporary Wing of Baltimore Museum of Art. But it is only in Kim Il-sung's dreams that she can dream abstraction. It's because the state only mandates a propaganda style that is strict and social realist way of painting. And by dreaming abstraction, she's able to use brazen pink dripping all over her canvas and also liberate herself unconsciously from the regime. She also, in her dreams, dreamt the unification flag and dipped it in Yves Klein International blue, which is a very spiritual color. Do you recognize this flag? This was the flag that was used during the Pyeongchang Winter Olympics. Both North and South Koreans marched together underneath the third flag, Korea's unification flag. Not the ROK flag, not the DPRK flag. As an extended version of Kim Il-sung, 엄마, meaning mommy in Korea, rises above and descends to Baekdusan, the mystical mountain between North Korea and China. She is between all three flags. She also, in her dreams, waves the unification flag in mass games. Amma presents herself as an alternative solution to unification and global peace. Mommy's power. This is feminine power and spirit that is different than what the dear leader fathers of the world have not yet displayed: cooperation, cultural diplomacy, and a step towards peace. So at the Ethan Cohen Gallery, the exhibition 엄마 Mass Games Motherly Love North Korea was shown, and displaying different types of imagery of North Korea in its heavenly presentation, earthly, everyday mass game presentation, as well as the underground. A 3-level gallery included this underground world where you would see 10 DVD-like players. They are called Notel players. And Notel players are smuggled in through China and used for North Koreans to watch foreign media. In this exhibition, the audience could come in and watch the videos created by Kim Il-sung, Professor Kim. And they are art history lessons with the themes of art and life, food, money and power, feminism, social justice, technology, and the environment. And these videos simultaneously were sent into the DPRK with rice and medicine, as well as other media throughout the exhibition time. As once these helium balloons going over the DMZ and into North Korea had bags of choco pies, today media and information penetration into North Korea is making its way through USBs. It's a global trend with information like K-pop, K-wave, K-cinema, Hollywood blockbusters, Wikipedia, and religious content. Kim Il-sung's video art history lessons have been going in as well in the hundreds and disseminated through the underground channels of North Korea. Now, why is this important? Some people predict that there is a Pyongyang Spring right at the corner. Media infiltration is a way to send information about the world that everyone else has access to. So my work is saying North Koreans' lives matter. Regime and state aside, all North Koreans have the right to be able to access information like everyone else in the world and even learn art history. So here is a clip of Professor Kim with lesson 1 on art history, what is art and what is life. welcome. My name is Professor Kim, and I am here to teach you art history. This is Art History Lesson 1 about what is art and what is life. Part 1. Is this art? Is this art? This is art. In 1917, an artist named Marcel Duchamp called this object the art fountain. What was happening in 1917? It was around the end of World War I, and he was asking, what is art? Many artists around the world were asking, what is art? And what is life? In 1917, he showed the fountain in an organization exhibition by the Society of Independent Artists. And people back then were so afraid of what it was. It was displayed at the very, very, very back and not in the main exhibition. So let's describe what it is. What do you see? It is a toilet. A toilet as art? Yes, 화장실, 변기, 남자 변기, male's urinal. It's made out of porcelain. How is this art? We can see there are 3 things about this that makes it kind of look like art, like a sculpture. 1, it is an object on a pedestal. And 2, it is in an exhibition. And 3, it has an artist's signature. What is an artist's signature? It is the name signing of the artist. It belongs to the artist who created the art. But let's look at the signature by Marcel Duchamp in Fountain. It does not say Marcel Duchamp. It says R.Mutt. And I go on to explain, while Professor Kim goes on to explain, that R.Mutt has many meanings. Mutt Works is the manufacturing company that created the toilet. Mutt was a cartoon character from popular culture. And RM was the acronym for ready-made, which gave birth to conceptual art. So Marcel Duchamp, by signing his art with multiple names, was by many ways saying he is co-signing authorship with life, with things from everyday life. So can you imagine North Koreans watching this? It looks like you were being educated too. It was purposely made as if they were children educational TV shows. And I've heard that it's been educating American adults just the same. Now, when I think about forging the future and the role of the artist, like myself, can help forge a way into the future, provide insight to global peace, in my particular case, by bringing North Korean awareness, by doing projects about cultural diplomacy. But there's another thing going on that has to do with the language that is used by artists when it comes to forging. Forging has a very creative possibility, like the way Duchamp forged his signature, or like the way Mina Cheon, aka Kim Il-sung, is appropriating a North Korean art persona. The difference between appropriation art and fake news, however, is that the artist's intention is clear. The purpose is deliberate. Whereas with fake news, the meaning, purpose, and agenda is always ambiguous. So let's make more art with clear messages and less fake news. Thank you.